We live in a world where technology is everywhere. From the time we enter our first years at school to our careers and our personal lives, technology has weaved its way through our modern world. While technology has made our lives easier in many ways, not everyone is able to navigate this changing world at an equal rate, especially those of us with disabilities. About 1 in 4, or 61 million, U.S. adults report having some form of a disability. A disability is any condition of the body or mind that makes it more difficult for the person with the condition to do certain activities and interact with the world around them. This makes it even more important that everyone has an equal chance to succeed and thrive in our modern society. Disabilities can be separated into 4 main areas: hearing, vision, mobility, and cognitive. Today, we're going to take a look at each of these areas in an online learning context, what challenges people with disabilities may face with an online course, and common tools and practices to help make modern learning accessible. Hearing. Approximately 15% of American adults, age 18 and over, report some trouble hearing. People that have trouble hearing have a harder time understanding videos, oral directions, and any key information that is given orally. Some tools that people with impaired hearing can use are ALDs, assistive listening devices, to help amplify sounds. Learners also benefit from a wide range of volume functionality if possible. As someone developing a course, you may be wondering what you can do to help someone with a hearing impairment. Adding closed captioning to videos and providing the learner with a transcript can help ensure that the learner is getting all the information they need. Within an e-learning course, it is also valuable to use visible cues and alerts when expressing important information or supporting navigation. Vision. Vision disability is one of the top 10 disabilities among adults 18 years and older, and one of the most prevalent disabling conditions among children. On top of this, over the next 35 years, it is projected that the number of people with legal blindness will increase by 21% each decade to 2 million by 2050. People that have vision impairments have a challenging time navigating keyboards and understanding on-screen visuals. A widely used assistive technology is a screen reader. Screen readers help interpret text and announce it for a person to hear. Along with the screen reader, keyboard adaptations may also be essential to navigating courses. As a designer, here are some things you can do. Add audio descriptions along with your text. Provide learners with alternative text. For example, if you have a picture of a chart with some data, adding alternate text is important so that the learner knows what they're looking at. As a designer, it's also really important to go through your course in the perspective of your learner. For example, if using articulate storyline, making sure that your focus order and headings, topics, and important information are aligned in a way that if you're tapping through your course using a screen reader, a learner would be taken through in the correct sequence of information. Mobility. Many types of orthopedic or neuromuscular impairments can impact mobility. Most people who have mobility impairments find it challenging to use a standard keyboard and mouse. Some important assistive technology includes computers with speech input, alternative keyboards, and an eye tracker or laser pointer. Some people can even wear glasses with lasers on them to help use an on-screen keyboard. As a designer, it is really important that you're keeping in mind when you're building a course that not everyone will be using a mouse. Especially people with mobility impairments may not be able to click or drag. So it's essential that someone can go through your course in a variety of ways. Cognitive. A person with a cognitive disability has greater difficulty with mental tasks than the average person. Cognitive disabilities are by far the most common type of disability. Some aspects of cognitive disabilities can include memory, problem solving, attention, and comprehension. An example of an assistive technology to help someone who has a cognitive disability is a browser extension that allows certain overrides within a course. Learners can override color, the font, and adjust the spacing of text. For example, someone with dyslexia can go in and change a font so that the information is easier for them to read. As a designer, some things to keep in mind when building a course is to reduce on-screen distractions. Make sure to reduce cognitive overload and be as simple and straightforward with your language as possible. It is also a good common practice to always use audio and text on a screen for the information to go through multiple mental pathways. One key thing to note here is that there are many course development programs out there. While someone may be used to articulate storyline, another person may be most comfortable with PowerPoint. It is up to us as designers to understand the learning program we are using and the accessibility features of that program. Overall, from what we learned in this video, it is clear that people with disabilities are not the minority, but are in fact in the millions. It is essential that as a society, we strive for everyone to have equal opportunities for success. As a former teacher, I always think about the terms equality versus equity. Equality is like giving everyone a Band-Aid. This would be sufficient for someone with a paper cut, but someone with a broken leg would have little use of a Band-Aid. Equity is making sure that everyone is being given the proper tools to be successful from where they are. Equity is giving that person with a broken leg an X-ray, a cast, and some physical therapy. We can take this example to developing e-learning courses to make sure people with disabilities are successful in their learning experiences. While some people may be fine with closed captions, others may need far more support. And this is why it is essential that we understand the tools we have and to always keep the challenges and perspectives of our learners in mind when developing a course.